Hello. Welcome to the How to Die Alone podcast. I'm one of your hosts, David Wayne, as always. To my left, your right, or to
Yeah,
my
you did
right,
it.
to my right, your left on my screen is Amanda, the intern. How?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
So
everyone.
give it up
I
for
look like
her.
shit today, but sorry.
And always on the south going down, Matthew Williams.
It's
He's down.
me.
Matt
Oh,
Chu.
show him your new shirt.
Oh, if
Is
you
it
can
Call
see
of Duty? Oh my God.
one of my favorite gifts.
You like your closet consists of like bands no one's ever fucking heard of.
It's my favorite ska band.
Exactly. Just skanking all over the place.
This is Maddie's one big skank.
And it's either that or like childish shirts that middle schoolers wear.
That they giggle at.
Yeah.
Like this. So
Like-
many boys, so little time.
Like you would probably wear that to school and then go to the principal's office because you'd be in trouble for wearing a shirt like that. They'd be like,
That says
Mr.
Dookie."
Matthews, you can't wear that shirt.
And
I
they're
got
like,
in trouble
yeah,
in like third grade. I had a Green Day Dookie shirt and it just said Dookie on it.
yeah.
It was green and had like fake poop all over it. And they
Yeah.
were like, you can't wear that. I'm like, it's a band. It's like the name of their album. They're like, it depicts,
Poop?
Yeah.
Everyone poops.
Poop.
I know. Yeah. I went to the library and was like, Exhibit A. Everyone poops. No, I'm kidding.
I would have walked back in and brought that book with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see Davey like pitching himself as his like. I want a lawyer. This travesty will not stand. The civil liberties are being, the civil liberties are being trampled upon.
We talked like that the majority of the weekend, and it was so amazing.
Oh
week,
my
I guess.
God. What do you just get on your, just me getting on a soapbox like in the middle of class,
Yeah.
waving like a miniature American flag?
This is my favorite album by the band Green Day.
I had it on cassette tape. That's how old this album was.
Hell yeah.
That's true.
And
What
like,
was the number one song you liked? Was Welcome to Paradise on that one?
yeah,
That's a Jimmy Buffett song.
it's way different. But
Actually, Jimmy Buffett took it from Green Day.
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised, actually.
there was she
He only
was
steals
good.
quality content.
I like she
She?
Longview. She screams inside. Yeah, it's a. I don't remember. Basket Case, of course, was a good one just because of that
That's
intro
a good
riff.
one.
Right.
Mhm.
And then they remade that again on Hitching a Ride. They just sped it up like double, triple time.
Really?
Just made it like a jaunty tune.
I pretty much
Like TikTok.
stopped listening after that album.
Yeah. Right.
Like maybe what was the next album? Nimrod.
Mhm.
I think
I
so.
like Nimrod.
Yeah, it was all right. Brain Stew and Jaded and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. What was? Oh yes, people are finally finding out that one of the TikTok songs is actually an Aerosmith song that they remade and sped up and gave them like chipmunk voices, and that just makes me happy because I was like, haha, you're listening to Aerosmith, stupid kids.
It's not bad. I like Aerosmith, so it's not like.
No, we like Aerosmith, but
Yeah,
then
but young
kids
kids
like
don't.
15, they're
Yeah.
like, there's
Oh.
a dinosaur band. They're like, haha, you loved it.
You presented it to me like, yeah, you're listening to this, and I'm like, but I like it.
Dude, I was at a show once. Matty, you think you were there too. And this other comic, he will not be named. But we were at like a kava bar, and they were playing like old grunge music, and it was like Nirvana or like Pearl Jam or something like that. And he's like a younger comic, like early 20s. He's like, oh, this is grandpa music. I was so close to punching this motherfucker.
I would have punched him.
You have no idea. I was like, what did you?
But
I'm
we're-
like, oh my God. I'm like, get
We're
out of here
getting
right
to
now.
that age where
know.
it's turning into that. It makes me sad and more sad at the same time.
Yeah, but I was like 34. I'm like, there's no grandpas at 34. Like, settle down. You know what I mean?
There could be.
You're right. If I had a kid at 15, 16, and then my
And
kid
they
had
had
a
a
kid
kid.
at 15.
13,
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
I mean, it is possible, but that
Anything is possible, Davey.
I know, but it's so scary.
Yeah, spread your wings, Davey. Fly. Remember,
You missed,
there is magic out there, Davey.
you missed an opportunity in your life to be a grandpa at 35.
Yeah, really. You could have one of those like stupid 4 generations of Davies.
Oh,
All mini
God.
baby.
Yeah, like super old Davey, little tiny Davey with a little tiny beard.
Just all of us amounting to nothing. Like that.
Yeah, all those
Baby
zero.
DW.
Yeah. Well, I was working on this new bit about that where like my mom had me when she was like 15, you know? So
I didn't know that.
yeah, she had me really young.
I knew that.
And it's like she gave up her whole life for this. Like
Yeah.
her whole future was to raise this piece of shit. Like that's
Oh, no,
you know what I
love
mean?
you.
No
And
way.
it's like, so not only am I not wasting my potential, I feel like I'm wasting her potential too. And like I did this and I was like, and then I realized, oh, this isn't funny. This is just sad. Like I guess
They're like manic
Listen, how many
laughing on stage. They're like, no one
Yeah.
else is laughing.
Oh yeah, how many people does she know with children have a podcast with over 100 subscribers on it? None of them.
I guess
They
that's
ain't
true.
shit.
True.
How many of them get up day after day and just tear down
Eat
the
cheese
stage?
at their computer.
Yeah.
Drink coffee.
Podcast from the closet. Break unbreakable toilet seats.
I've broken 2 already.
See?
um,
Clearing records.
Yeah, that's my legacy is that I've broken
Did you
2
like the,
indestructible toilet seats.
yeah,
I'm
It
you
gonna
could have
like
been
frame
an
them.
LBJ,
Yeah.
but no, it's unbreakable toilets.
Dude, you like the guy that gets shot in the stomach with cannonballs, except for you've got like the unbreakable ass.
Just
Like, like the next, there needs to be a YouTube channel of like Davey's hydraulic press butt, where it's just like you sitting on stuff and it getting squished.
it's like a can of Coke. It's just like, where'd
Yeah.
the Coke go? Disappear. They're like, he didn't crush it. You just swallowed in his ass. Oh, wait. And then I just like tighten my sphincter on it and crush it that way. And I poop it out and it's shaped and it's tied in a knot. Cheers.
You need to get into cake sitting.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Why would I do
Oh.
this?
Wait,
Make
what's
money.
cake sitting? What's
You
cake
don't know what
sitting?
cake sitting
I mean,
is?
I know it is. I just want to hear you talk about it.
I was like, tell me you haven't seen this before. Well, it's porn, but then I'm sure there's OnlyFans too that you pay people to sit on cake. Girls, especially hot girls.
Yeah, so
Or smash it with their feet.
How am I gonna get into that? What am I paying these women? Is that what you mean? Amanda's like, support me and my cake sitting OnlyFans, all right? Like
Yeah.
I have 2 cakes baking right now.
One for each cheek.
No,
hot.
I'm sure there's a market for guys to do it.
I'm sure there is, but that's
Double cheeked up on a Thursday.
yeah. I couldn't all that stuff, like it's just weird, man. Like, I don't know.
You think you can't until you do it, and you're like, why didn't I do this sooner?
Yeah,
Like, I
you're
feel like
right.
Davey's already a fetish without being online. I don't know what it is, but there's just something that draws the eye to Davey, and you want to see him do stuff naked.
Yeah, it's called being a bear, Matt. That's what happens.
So speaking of which, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. Subscribe.
You can see what else we make Davey do gross every week.
I mean, dude, I would for the views for sure. Like, I'll do anything for a laugh.
Yeah.
But then, like, but
No,
like,
you can't say that because we wanted you to recreate those Davey wavy photos on Instagram.
I'll do it.
Okay, Matty.
We just got to get him getting drunk.
And I don't even got to be drunk. You just got to give me a set time and, you know, have the place all set up and ready to go or whatever.
All right, we're doing it.
'cause
We're
I
coming for
prefer-
you, the real Davey wavy.
Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know this, so we have our Davey Wavy, but apparently there's already another Davey Wavy on Instagram that is one of the like Instagram hot boys and constantly
Extremely flamboyant.
yeah, and posts just like hot boy summer shit. And I think our bear can pummel that bear. And so what we were going, hey Katie, what What we're gonna do is make an alternative Davey Wavy account where our Davey just spoofs all of his photos, does the same thing. We already have a couple for that spoof account,
Yeah.
but
There's a
thing.
lot.
I
But, like,
think
like
our
in his
Davey will be
underwear.
more popular.
I don't know, cause like he's like fucking ripped in shape. He's not even a bear. He's I don't know,
That's the point.
dolphin. What are they called? Dolphins? I don't know. Like hairless gay guys, real smooth.
Where's
He's
Jeff
like,
Klein?
yeah,
He's
it's
also
true.
our resident gay.
It's not in my gay handbook that I got, so I don't know.
Here, look. Oh, I can't share my screen. All right.
Oh, did I not give you permission for that?
No.
You didn't ask him, please, sir.
Oh, hold on. Screen share.
Please, may I have permission?
Multiple. Or no, wait, I don't
Even
want
Losie's asking.
Yeah.
Can you hear him?
Ow.
multiple.
I could see his teeth, but I couldn't hear him yell.
Yeah, you're good. You should be able to share now.
He's a void boy.
Yeah, nothing enters or leaves.
Look at that. Look at that. You're telling me that we can't recreate that with candy cane in your beard?
Well,
I
it
don't
want to
want
lick
drool.
itself.
I don't want drool rolling in my beard, but
No, you just angle your head forward a little bit, and it'll just like drip
okay.
right down, Davey. It's fluid.
No,
dynamics.
we need it in the beard.
and there's what down
think
to
we
the
got-
chest
yeah.
hair.
Yeah,
For sure.
He
We
lives
need
in
it.
Florida too, apparently.
Maybe we
Homestead,
could make it a
baby.
group project, a collab.
Yeah.
So
We
what,
get
he's
him.
so he's official Davey Wavy. I'm gonna be the unofficial Davey Wavy. Is that
That's what we said.
Yeah.
that sounds horrible.
Oh, it's going to be great. We troll him enough, and then we get you in on his photographs.
Yeah, because like probably a third of the people are gonna hate it and just like get uproariously mad, but then the people that get it are gonna love it and spread that shit.
Here's the thing, all right?
Look.
I don't mind doing anything for a laugh, but I mean, this guy's an artist. I want to make sure they're tasteful.
It's you and JJ.
I'm just JJ sucking on some neck.
So wait, is that me and Matt on the couch down there too?
It was a good show, though. So I guess,
Matt, you're
I guess
definitely
there it
doing you're doing the bottom one there, Matt. You're gonna be the guy with the legs over his head.
Okay.
none of this is going to make sense if you're not watching our YouTube, by the way.
That's true. So you got to go watch, rate, subscribe. We'll even
Sorry,
we'll
John.
document it. We'll do like a mini like filming of us doing multiple shoots or something. Where are we
Yeah.
gonna do this at though?
But you can do it at my house.
All right.
Yeah, quit trying to think of excuses of why this can't happen.
Yeah.
Dave.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm
I'm
just
feeling
trying to
back
plan
somewhere.
it out. I'm just
I
trying.
like how a year ago Dave was like, absolutely not. I can't do this. Now he's like, okay, maybe.
I
I'll
mean,
do
like I
it.
said, I'll do anything for a laugh. It's not. It's just trying to be funny. But like I said, we
I'm
can't
joking.
disrespect them because
Right.
We're
well,
not.
it's
We're just recreating it.
but you can
Okay.
portray that it's lighthearted through photo.
Sorry, let's-
I guess that's true too.
Because like anytime Davey smiles, like the whole room lights up. So like that'll
What are you talking about?
I'll go through.
True.
Yeah,
You do,
that'll
Matt.
go-
You just like laughing at me is what it is.
I'm not trying to book.
No, it's you know why? You know why? It's because I am that other middle school kid that would laugh at your shirt, and that's the Call of
I did.
Duty.
I did find out where Matt gets his humor from this week, and 100% it's from his parents. Like,
Well, that's usually where it comes from.
I didn't get my humor from my parent. Well, maybe a little bit, but legit, that was the funniest 3 days or 4 days of my life.
so there's
Well,
more-
Larry, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Larry is
Like,
Larry.
like he'll start talking, and for the first 3 minutes of him talking to you, you can't tell if he's fucking with you or not, or if he's being
Right.
serious.
I love it so much.
So like, I grew up with Will Ferrell as a dad. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You're like, is this Andy? Is he doing an Andy Kaufman thing right now? Very method. Like, what's happening right now?
Yeah, he's
I mean, we do know that he has an affinity for squirrels.
right. And so my dad told us that he made ICE, ISE, which is like
No, oh yeah,
no, it's
ISE.
ISE, yeah.
ISE? Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking ICE, ICE. I'm like, what the fuck? Your dad was like throwing out illegal immigrants and shit?
Yeah,
Like,
my dad's kind of a bleeding heart liberal, but for some reason he hates squirrels. Like that's the one thing he wants to make. Well, he doesn't want to kill them, but he made
He
ice.
told me some stories.
Well, he's also a country boy.
Not purposely.
Yeah. So he made up ICE, which is like the International Squirrel Extraction.
It's a group.
Yeah. So it's a group of people now. It's not just him anymore. He recruited our weird neighbor.
he started a Facebook group and now everyone's joining in. It's like the weird YouTube comments about baby monkeys that people hate. Have you seen these things?
No.
There's been like people attacking baby monkeys in YouTube comments. It is insane. Like they think they should die. They're like they're gonna fucking like destroy human. I'm like, what do you just like watch Planet of the Apes and thought that was like a futuristic depict? Yeah, like this is gonna happen in the future. Like I don't know.
Wait, kill.
It's a
So
weird thing.
people now are saying we should kill all the baby monkeys.
Not people, it's just YouTube comments. Like people, it's like you can go to multiple videos of monkeys and find people in the comments, especially if they're a baby monkey, like freaking out, like saying you need to kill that thing. How can you feed it? Like just mean shit though. But your dad doesn't.
They're terrible.
Yeah, your dad doesn't want to kill the squirrels though, right? He just wants to like.
He relocates them.
Yeah.
So where? Squirrel Island?
Actually, it's more of a peninsula.
Peninsula. Okay. Yeah, they got water on all sides. They're good over here. Stay out of my yard, squirrel. I don't know how your dad sounds.
Well, yeah. So what he'll do is he'll catch one in the front yard that's basically looks like a Disney scene because there's birds and squirrels and shit everywhere, and then he'll catch one of the squirrels.
Couple Nazis walking by. You know, Disney scene.
Yeah, I went north to get to the true south.
Just goose stepping in the cul-de-sac, you know, no problem. Real Disney scene.
Yeah, frozen heads everywhere. And he
only wears Hugo Boss.
He'll put him in our Chevy truck, and actually he'll take Finch, the hound. He'll take him with him too.
He's got a squirrel hunting hound.
Basically, yeah.
He'll just bring a bushy tail. You got the scent, boy? Go get him.
I
mean, they're just like tree rats, dude. I call them like tree rats, but I mean, they're a little bit cleaner. They're a little bit cleaner, but still, they freak me out because like they'll sit there and eat their nuts, and then pause and stare at me like you got a fucking problem, and I'm like, all right, dude, like settle down.
Yeah, they don't have the front-facing eyes, so they have to turn their head a little bit.
Yeah, there's like a little cockeyed, like side-eyed thing. And it's like, look, just because you can walk down a tree frontwards, don't think you can run up on me, son. All right.
Yes, and so he'll drive them 3 to 4 miles away and let them go, then drive back. So he essentially puts them in cages and separates them from their family. So it's
like ICE.
Yeah, like ICE.
Like the real ICE. He just has his own version of it.
Yeah.
And then not only that, he puts them in someone else's yard. So now this guy's like, where the fuck are all these squirrels coming from in my yard? And then your dad pulls up in a truck.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see if he
and then he created the Order of the Crystal Squirrel.
Is that a movie?
That's what I said. I said it was a Harry Potter movie. But he asked Matt if he wanted to be in it.
What does he have to fucking knight you? Do you have to wear like a cape and like some eyes wide shut mask?
I'm pretty sure your mom asked if he wanted to be dubbed into the group or something.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Uh-oh.
You have to wear like a hat made from a squirrel tail.
Right.
Then you have to come in and there's a whole process. You have to crack nuts, bare hands.
It's a whole hazing process.
Yeah. Get down on your knees.
Yeah.
I
dub thee.
So my dad has gotten more into trapping squirrels more than he was last year. So like he's actually putting, I think, collateral into this rather than just having the
Well, is he retired?
Oh yeah.
That's why. This is like a new. I mean, when you retire, you don't really retire, especially as a guy. You have to take on some other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like this is instead of like him, woodworking and building, birdhouses, he's building squirrel traps.
He asked us when we were leaving if we wanted to stick around to see the release of one. Like we were
Do you have
gonna
a ritual?
delay our trip.
He's like, yeah, lights a candle. He's like,
Yeah, it's like a whole ritual.
It's
He's
a
like,
little thing.
Yeah.
It's a tiny gong.
he gives him a squirrel funeral.
Well, Amanda finally watched Star Wars, the original.
I
You mean
did.
finally? You never watched Star Wars?
No, I've never seen. Well,
That's right. You don't watch a lot of movies. We've been over
Right.
this.
I saw one of the Star Wars, one of the newer ones.
You
With
just
the
watched
girl with the mohawk thing.
You just watched the new one and had no idea what was going on.
I had no idea.
Why would you go to the movie?
I prepared for it because it was new, and that my ex and my brother wanted to go to IMAX, and so they like prepped me for it. I was like, "This is this character," and I still
Oh man.
I didn't know a lot of them, but at one point I knew one of them at one point, and I looked over at my brother and I was like, "I know him." It's really great.
You wait.
They paid for me to go to IMAX to watch a movie that I didn't understand.
That sounds. And they're like 2 hours long. That's a
Yep.
dude. I would be so upset. Like not upset, but just.
I ate so much popcorn that day.
I guess that's true. In the modern cell phone age now, you can just look at your phone when you don't pay attention or want to pay attention.
Not
to
in
the
a
movie,
theater. David, Wayne.
Well, I mean, you can dim it.
You
You can dim it.
scandal.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I just imagine going to a movie back in the day and just being like, I don't have any idea what's going on. Like, why would you want to go? Why don't you just go see another movie next door?
Yeah.
Sure, there was some fucking, 10 things I hate about you or some shit over there you could have went and watched.
Yeah, something.
I don't
from
know what
Josh
movies you
Hartnett.
watch. I don't know.
Something. Yeah, definitely Josh Hartnett. She definitely.
Josh
know who
Hartnett.
that is.
I don't even know who that is.
Jesus.
See?
Lucky number
But-
7. 40 Days and 40 Nights. It was
You're breaking out, Maddie.
Jesus.
Hold on, let me googs. Josh
Yeah.
Hartnett?
He was one of the hot
probably know
boys
him.
from early 2000s, I think. Late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, yeah, I know this guy.
He was in Pearl Harbor, I think.
Yeah, I read
He's
the book.
that old?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably a silver fox.
Oh, yeah, he was the one. What's 40 days? That's the one where he couldn't jerk off for like 40 days, right?
Yeah.
Celibate or something?
Yeah. And then the girl raped him at the end and made him come to win a bet.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It was like a high school plot
Yeah.
from like my high school that I think that happened once. But
Oh, I know who you. I Googled him. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Of
You
all the teen
creepy.
heartthrobs, you pull out fucking Josh Hartnett. You don't go with a fucking
What do I go with?
Leo, JTT.
yeah.
No, he was a
Well,
little
that's
twink heartthrob. He
JTT
was
wasn't in
13.
yeah, that wasn't in what's his face? You could have Justin Timberlake maybe you could have thrown in there. What's the
Coulda.
one with
Well, Josh Hartnett.
yeah, I know.
Tell me he's not a good-looking dude, though.
He's all right. Who's the one from
He
Neighbors?
looks creepy to me. Look
Who's
at that
the real
smile.
hot one? With the brother.
Brother, the Wachowskis.
No.
You at the wedding, brother.
The one from Neighbors.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah, but not him, the other one.
Dan
That's Urban
Fogelberg.
Pod.
The hot one.
Franco.
James not James Franco.
Clyde Franco.
There's Dave Franco's and Zac Efron. You didn't go with like a Zac Efron,
Mm,
No.
Okay. All right.
Well, Josh Hartnett.
You don't like Zac Efron, Amanda?
I do.
Mm.
I was agreeing with you,
Yeah.
especially now that he's older.
Or it looks more distinguished.
Yeah, I don't like the younger ones.
I mean, that's good. I guess.
So what did you think of Star Wars, Amanda? I gotta hear about this because, like, classically, chicks don't like Star Wars. So
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I have this problem. This is why I don't watch movies, is because I don't remember the end of movies. So I already don't have any idea what happened at the end of the movie. Like I understand, I remember scenes, but I'm gonna have to watch it again.
What do you mean you don't remember the end?
I don't remember the ends of movies. I remember the ends of maybe 3 movies, and that's it.
So
I
what?
don't even
You
remember the end of Lion King.
So wait, you tune out during like the fucking climax?
I mean, that's usually what happens.
Wait, so you just
That's the most important part, Amanda. How can you just phone it in for the climax?
wait, what are you like narcoleptic?
No, I don't fall asleep. I watch it. I watch the whole thing, but I just cannot remember the ends of movies.
Oh, maybe yeah. Okay, that's weird.
I
It's like
remember the end of Drop Dead Fred.
it's a great movie. What I'm thinking is
Thank you.
maybe you have some kind of like hidden thing.
It's my coma that Matt apparently just learned about the other day.
No, well, like you know how people they'll like block out certain things. So or not block out. You know how some people have OCD. Like when you start something, you have to finish it. Amanda's like the opposite. It's like we can start this, but when we get to the end, I'm gonna have to mentally block this out.
She gets up and leaves.
Yeah.
No, I watch it. I just don't remember it.
Yeah, she doesn't retain it. She just shuts it down. She's like, all right, well, I don't want to remember the ending to this.
If you gave me $1 million right now to remember the end of Star Wars, I'd have no idea.
Well, to be honest, I can't really remember it either.
Yeah, that's right.
The first one is he gets his hand chopped off. Spoiler alert. And then
that was the second one.
No, that was the first one, wasn't it?
No.
I don't remember any hands being chopped off, Davey.
All right, that's the second one. Sorry.
Right?
Yeah, because this is
I don't remember the fucking first one now. God damn it. All right. Yeah, but
Yeah.
she just watched it. It's different. All right.
I just watched
it.
6 of the Harry Potters. No fucking clue. No idea. I can't even name the movies. Scott was getting so pissed the other day.
Yeah. Okay, now I remember the other part too.
Well, hold on. First is the first movie is the only good one of Harry Potter's anyway. In my opinion, the first one.
I have no idea.
Well, the first one he goes to school and then all that shit happens and then Emma Watson's a twat and then
I said that and that's Scott's like celebrity crush and he got pissed. I was like, she's a bitch, and he was like, what? I was like,
Scott actually like gets mad at anything.
He's mad. Yeah. Don't
like,
call Emma Watson a bitch.
Really?
Yeah.
She's not even attractive. She's like a fucking
That's what I said. Thank
Got
you.
no boobs, no ass.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Short hair. Get out. You're not Asian. You can't have short hair unless you're an Asian woman. Like, get out of here with that garbage. First.
Yeah, she's like Plank from Ed, Edd and Eddie.
Just straight, And I mean, hey, she might be one of the nicest people, but I'm just going off physical appearance,
Right. That's a celebrity crush, and then he's dating me, which makes no sense.
Because you're magical.
Clydesdale legs is all I have to say.
Yeah, you want to murder kids? I think that's it.
I don't want to murder kids.
I thought that's what it was.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I do not want to murder kids.
That she's a bitch in that fucking movie. You're right.
She is.
It's because she's a mudblood or whatever the fuck they call them, or halfling or something.
She's a mudblood.
Yeah, so it's like because of that, like she's all like, I have to prove myself and know everything and be everything. Harry like doesn't even want to be there. He just gets like thrown into this damn thing.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, all right, yeah, whatever. I got a scar. Cool. I don't know. That movie. I never saw the lore. Maybe because I never read the books. I don't know. I don't get the appeal of it.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, good. I'm glad you guys like something. I'm glad it made you read.
Same thing with Twilight. It's like, okay, it's like a shitty fucking True Blood. Like, what am I watching?
Yeah.
I never got into that either.
Oh, so
we watched it.
So we stumbled across the hardcore version of It's a Wonderful Life. It might be the funniest thing I've ever seen.
What do you mean a hardcore version?
Oh my god!
So they colorized It's a Wonderful Life, and it's originally a black and white, and they remastered it.
Yeah.
So you could kind of see where, like, it was 1947, I think, was when it was made.
Yeah.
So you can see where it's there's no technology to do any of that shit, and so like some of the stuff you could just tell is.
No, go back because
it's just racist.
At the very beginning,
it's my tradition to watch It's a Wonderful Life, and Nat's family asked what everyone's tradition for. I know it's weird.
No, it's fine.
we started it, and in the beginning there was this like parental guidance warning, and it was like nudity, child violence, drug use, like all this stuff, and we're like, did we choose the right video?
Yeah, is this a spoof? Like, I don't remember any of this like awful like hardcore stuff happening. And then like that movie is actually pretty brutal. Like,
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, like when he has like there's an ear that he can't
Hear out of?
hear out of, and like the pharmacist like hits him in
That's
that
why he
ear
can't
and it
hear
starts
out of it.
bleeding. No, he already couldn't hear out of it. But the pharmacist like hit
Well, Matt, it's
hit him on the-
1947. That's how you fix things.
He beat the shit out of
Yeah.
George.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just hit it.
It wasn't
until...
like a pow pow. It like
Yeah.
he beat the shit out of him.
That's
Yeah.
right. You got to learn to listen.
Right. Yeah. And the kid was great.
That's what they did back then. I don't know.
I know. It's like I thought he was gonna use a wrench. Like that's like where it was going next.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Yeah. And then
You remember the end of that movie, Amanda? Huh?
I do, because
Yeah.
I've seen it every year, multiple times.
well, so here's my favorite part. So he says, I wish I'd never been born. The guardian angel makes it so he'd never been born. So he starts talking to everybody and they think he's crazy. And they're like, look out, this man's on drugs. So George Bailey starts running down the street away from the police. The police, instead of chasing after him, just start opening fire at George Bailey in the middle of the street.
He punches the officer, his friend, and then he runs away, and the police just start shooting at him.
Oh my God.
Open fire on the street, and I was like, yeah, that seems pretty accurate, especially for 2020.
Yeah, we're like, oh shit, this did not age well.
Yeah.
Hey, he's a white dude too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, and he's white.
Yeah. And
These cops
we couldn't
we
figure
gotta
out.
get these bums out of here, and they just like start opening fire.
The best part was we couldn't figure out where the nudity was coming from. So the scene where they talk about, you want me to get you the moon, Mary? And we joked about how he just pulls down his pants. Like, where's the moon? And Matt's mom was like crying, laughing.
They didn't even probably call that mooning in the 40s. So
I don't know.
you want the moon, Mary? Huh? We'll just throw a lasso right around it, pull it down.
Yeah. So we're just like riffing off of just like George Bailey being a pervert. He's like, oh, Mary, you're gonna get on your knees now and you're gonna suck it.
That's right.
You're gonna suck my dick, and then you're gonna suck the guys down the street, and then you're gonna go to the pharmacy. You're gonna get us some rubbers now, and we're gonna have an old-fashioned fucking suck, Mary.
Not real far.
Every time a bell rings,
My childhood.
yeah, just every time a bell rings, an angel gets to cream.
God.
Yeah. We're like, yeah.
Oh
remember
my
the gangbang in
God.
The abandoned hotel when they bought it.
Yeah, that's probably like, you know how they have like the spoofs that are like spinoffs? Instead of A Wonderful Life, it's called A Wonderful Wife, and it's just like
Yeah.
the porn version of it. You know what I mean?
Wonderful hot wife.
Yeah. He's like, hey, Bill, you're gonna come over and fuck my wife.
You're gonna fuck Mary?
He's running down the street, but now he's naked, and the cops, instead of shooting guns, are just jerking off, chasing him, like trying to shoot loads on him and shit. You're like, what kind of movie is this? I mean, there was a warning. There was a warning in the front. So.
It's A Wonderful Hot Wife. Yeah.
I don't even think did they have porn back in the 40s?
They had to. They've had, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. They've had like black and white.
On film.
Yeah, but it's always like just like long, like they're just like it's just like a woman showing a thigh, and like that was considered like porn back
Show
then.
me your ankle.
Yeah. Show me your cankle.
They were all wearing that fucking Cleopatra head shit or whatever it's called. Is it Cleopatra? I don't know. They dress like the Great Gatsby, where they wear those fucking like jewel.
The headdresses.
Yeah, but it's just it's not like crazy. It's just like a little one that goes on her head.
Porn. This article said that porn is born in the 1800s, which coincidentally is when squirrels also came about.
do you mean
What?
just came about?
When we were in Savannah, we were walking through this old Lake Fort area, and I don't have a filter. I've been single for so long that I just say things out loud because I don't expect anyone to be around. And we were walking, and I was like, "Did squirrels exist in the 1800s?" And Scott looked at me like I was the dumbest fucking person. He's like, "What?" So now it's
Yeah, I
real.
mean that's a legitimate question though.
See, thank you.
Like with the species squirrel,
Yeah,
like did it exist?
Where
yeah.
the fuck did they like? That's a weird thing. Like I didn't even think about that. Like imagine just seeing like a squirrel for the first time.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck is that thing over there? And then they're just sitting there like doing it. And like I said, they look at you side eyed, like you said,
Doing squirrel stuff. Yeah.
cracking nuts. They're like, oh boy.
See,
Got
people have
claws.
these thoughts when they're high, and I just have these thoughts all the time.
Yeah, that's kind of I'm like that too, and it sucks because I'll say shit like that. That's basically what I do on this podcast. Just say random shit out loud that makes no sense.
So porn has been in print since at least the mid 1600s in France.
Jesus, definitely France.
A long time.
Thanks, France.
Thanks, France.
They gave us
for the
everything.
crepes and thanks for the
Blowjob,
crepes.
democracy, the two important things.
Existentialism.
Yeah. Menage a trois.
Missionary. That's two things.
Yeah, he's like, we gave you missionary. You're welcome. Like that's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. So my well, I'm surprised.
Wait, our Christmas tradition is a
I googled the wrong thing.
like Christmas Eve. We would always make tacos, and then we'd watch A Christmas Vacation.
That's
Oh,
cute.
Yeah.
Wait, which was a Christmas Vacation?
Chevy Chase, Beverly
Yeah.
Jean,
Oh.
The one
Oh,
we
okay.
watched.
Yeah. Okay.
the shitter's full. Yeah.
Yeah. Duh. For some
Elaine's
reason,
in it.
I just thought of them
He's
going.
like, where are you gonna put a tree that big, Griswold? Bend over and I'll show you. He's like, you got some nerve talking to me. He's like, I wasn't talking to you. And he looks at Elaine. He's like, oh my god, that movie's so fucking funny, dude. It's the best.
Oh yeah, Julie Louis-Dreyfus is in it. Yeah, like my dad never noticed it. I was like, look, Dad, it's Elaine. He's like, oh my god.
He's like, yeah, but did you see that squirrel in the background?
Yeah, maybe that's why he doesn't like squirrels, because of that squirrel scene where the dog like rips all that shit up.
Oh yeah, chasing the squirrel and then
100%.
jumps out of the tree. He's like, where's Eddie? He usually eats these goddamn things.
100%. That's why.
Does your dad eat squirrels? He ever tried it?
Yeah. I mean, my dad is born and raised like Northwest Florida, but he also has like 2 master's degrees. So it's like yeah, it's hard to think about, isn't it?
Dude, he could have his own show. He could be like those fucking like redneck rocket scientists.
Yeah.
There's actually, hold on, there was a guy that had a show called The Squirrel Master.
What? No.
No, it was called The Turtle Master. That's what it was. Or Turtle Man.
Still.
His name was Turtle Man. And he grew up like in probably near where your dad lives, in the bayou or fucking Mississippi somewhere.
Yeah,
dude, the wild man.
Yeah, but his nickname was the Turtle Man. Your dad could be the Squirrel Man.
Yeah.
He could have his own show where he hunts squirrels.
Except for he does it with a cane and a top hat.
Yeah, he does sophisticated. He's got a monocle. Like he's out there. He's like, we're going squirrel hunting in like a Rolls Royce or something, eating Grey Poupon or caviar on a cracker or some shit.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That would be perfect. I mean, how could they not buy that?
Yeah, I mean, it appeals to everyone. The rich.
It's just my mom eye rolling Lincoln.
Smart people. Yeah, it could be like, and then you just come in and start beating up your dad like Bam Margera or something.
That's pretty much what it was like.
Yeah, we actually used to pants my dad all the time because.
What?
Yeah. I don't know why. It was.
Why?
You just pants your dad when you were kids?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, whenever it's cold outside, he always comes in and he'll put his hands on your neck or like up your shirt. And for some reason, we just went out on a limb and risked our lives to be like, all right, let's see if he doesn't kill us. And we pantsed him, and he didn't kill us. And so we thought it was funny, so we kept doing it.
How old were you when you did this?
Yeah, in our teens.
I can't wait to go back someday and teach your nephew to pants you. It's gonna be the highlight
Wait,
of my
so
life.
like you were just like, did you ever grab boxer shorts and you're just out there just full flap in the wind?
No, we're pretty accurate with it. So
Okay.
we never got like worm slapped or anything like that.
That's just a weird.
Is that
don't
what it's
know, Matt.
called?
I don't know. I don't know what that's called.
Worm slapped?
Yeah, we
You sausage slap would have been so much better, and you went with worm slap.
It's funnier.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the sausage slap. I mean, that does have the alliteration to it. So But in the moment, I could only come up with worm.
Yeah.
That is a weird family tradition. I got to be honest.
Yeah, it was never planned.
Yeah, my parents just mentally. Well, my parents, but like my dad would just mentally fuck with me. So
yeah, he
just talk shit. He would just like talk shit to me all the time and stuff in front of my friends. I'm like, thanks, Dad. You know, like.
That's why I had brothers. My parents didn't have to do anything.
Oh, they handled that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they terrorized Amanda.
We also drove 7 hours to see JJ Curry perform.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
For,
you
like,
went 7 hours on top of that, or he was already up there?
No, he's already up there.
Oh, okay. That's
I
right.
took off a day early from work, and we drove 7. Well, I traveled 7 hours just to see JJ perform the same jokes that I've already heard him perform.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's a new venue.
It is fun.
Well, like I've found the appeal of reaction videos now. It's like for some reason I love watching other people react to something I know is funny.
Yeah.
Like I love watching everybody else in the venue and hear everybody else in the venue react to JJ's jokes.
Because you know what's coming, but they don't.
Right.
Yeah. That's like people have told me that, like Barton told me that about like my what was it? The
Coming on the cat.
yeah, the coming in the cat litter box bit, and then of course the tilapia perfume box bit. Like they like he said that, and this other guy Scott said he's like, dude, he's like, I love watching the audience like just hear those words for like the first time. And
right.
It is very it's off-putting, but
yeah. So that's essentially what I do now, because if I know the material. And by far the worst beer I've had in a little while, and I'm pretty sure they gave Amanda is there any can you have rotten wine?
I mean, it was not good. It was just out for too long. It was open for too long.
But that's what wine is. It's just rotten fruit, isn't it? Or grapes?
It's fermented, yeah.
So it's just like chilling. It's already been like.
Yeah. I like how the lady offered to give us a sample of the beer. And we're like, nah, we like beer. Just pour the glass. It was terrible.
You should have took that sample. That's why she was trying to give you a heads up. She's like, you're not from around here, are you? You might not like this because we like to put in, beaver skin.
Lesson learned.
Yeah.
We got it from Larry the Squirrel Master. He's condensing squirrel. He's starting condensing squirrel pates and putting it in beer.
Oh.
Ew.
That's poop, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's not poop.
No.
It's intestines or something, right?
Goose liver.
Oh, liver. That's liver. Yeah, pate.
Yeah, man. How many squirrel livers would you need to get?
That's like one squirrel is like half a cracker. If that.
Oh man.
We got some articles here though. I don't know if Matty, you're familiar with this one. How do I do this? Screen share, right?
Screen share.
And then we go here. Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yay! This is a Florida tradition, I think.
Well, it is now. So, okay, Florida braced for unusually cold Christmas and falling iguanas. So reptiles often become immobile in chilly weather and can plummet from trees, though they are still alive. That happened when I lived in the Caymans. People would go to the hospital because iguanas would fall out of the trees onto people.
Like not even when it was cold though, right?
No, yeah. And now,
Are they just like wait? Are they just like fucking like suicide bombers? They're just
yeah,
like they're like
Well, there's,
Arikari. Like are squirrels Japanese? Squirrels are iguanas Japanese? Amanda.
Maybe.
they only came around in like the 1800s.
Yeah. No, I
Probably
don't think.
probably the late 1800s too.
Yeah, they're not They're probably from like the Cayman. Well, maybe not Cayman, but like
No, they're not
Costa
Asian.
Rica or like some kind of tropical.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the Caymans they're just lazy. So instead of climbing down the tree, they'll just fall out because they can. Yeah, because they can
They
survive.
can just regenerate their tail, so they're like, if I fall and it gets sliced off, no problem.
No, it's because they're cold-blooded. So when it gets too cold, they like freeze.
Yeah,
So they can't function. They fall out of the trees.
which
They don't know it's gonna happen. They don't climb up the trees and they're like, fucking watch this.
Yeah, they're just like swan dive off.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah, down in South when I lived down in like Fort Lauderdale, that happened every year.
Oh, that's why. Okay, so I forgot that it was like raining and shit before we left. So I was like, but how does something that's immobile just fall out of a tree? Well, wind.
Well, they can't hold on. They don't.
Yeah. Yeah, but like trees aren't normally just like whooshing back and forth. Like if you're in a tree, you can
If
just.
you fall asleep on a branch,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna fall off.
Are
yeah, if
you?
you fall asleep anywhere, you'll probably fall off.
Yeah, that's why our beds are flat.
And people still fall
Gravity,
out of those.
Matt. Gravity.
No way. That's because like
Yeah.
I fall out of bed because like make myself fall out of bed. Like I'll twitch or whatever at the edge of it. I don't just like fall out of bed. You don't just like fall out of bed. You have to like move in order to fall out of bed.
Right, because the bed is flat.
Yeah, because you're laying on it. But imagine if you're on a branch just chilling.
Yeah, like
Then
a
all of a
Fall
sudden,
asleep.
and then yeah, or imagine you've been so tired, like you're walking, you're like, oh, I could just fall asleep right now. And
Yeah.
then instead of laying down and actually going to sleep, you just literally would just fall asleep. You would fall over, and that's what happens with
Yeah.
iguanas.
Like when a cat falls asleep on the back of the couch and they fall off.
They just start sliding like.
Yeah.
Well, they have 9 lives too, so they can do whatever they want. You know?
Yeah, iguanas only have one, so
Yeah, but they have multiple tails. I think they can
That's true.
regenerate.
yeah, that's true. Fuck their
Alright.
tails.
Fucking-
Do you have that other article? Because I have one as well.
Excuse me. Go ahead. What do you got?
So when I talked to my dad on Christmas, this was the highlight of our conversation. It's a local store where I grew up. And every year they say that if it snows more than 4 inches on Christmas Day, any jewelry purchase at Kamar Jewelers made between November 30th and December 17th is free. And so every year it doesn't snow 4 inches on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So this year it snowed 5 inches and my dad was ecstatic. He didn't buy jewelry, but he is just like over the moon that this is a thing that happened.
Oh, okay. So it's like you had to buy it between those days or days. So
yeah,
that
it's
way...
just a promotion they run every single year. It's on TV. Like I grew up knowing.
So wait,
this.
what do they have to like reimburse them now?
I guess, yeah.
Wait, it's in Ohio?
wow.
Yeah, where I grew up, Campfield, Ohio. Well, I didn't grow up there, but
Yeah, but
Fail.
who the fuck, like, that's a dumbass jewelry store. It
it's
snows
never.
in
I don't think
Ohio all the
it's ever
time,
happened.
doesn't it? Oh.
Not 4 inches on Christmas Day.
I
know.
Still,
So
dude, I wouldn't take those odds.
you have to buy your jewelry, then you have to wait until the 25th,
Yeah.
get the receipt and all that shit, and then when you go back in, they have to be like,
Yeah.
get it in.
Yeah, it says with the exception of tax and shipping. So every year we dream of snow. One year we got pretty close, but this year it looks like it's going to happen. For the deal to be official, the Weather Watch service in Youngstown Warren Regional Airport will have to record the snowfall of 4 or more inches between 12 and 1 a.m. and 11:59 p.m. on December 25th.
Okay.
Shit. Dude, with
Imagine,
COVID
like-
on top of that,
What's up, man?
What?
like I'm sure they lost a shit ton of like every business is hurting right now. It's like, who's going out
because
buying
of COVID?
jewelry right now? Yeah, COVID. So like, who the fuck's
Oh
buying
my
jewelry?
God.
Well, it's
Have you
jewelry.
seen
I
how
mean,
many-
You have to like reimburse all those people that.
yeah,
bought-
but jewelry is, it's not really affected by COVID, I don't think.
Have you seen how many people got engaged on Christmas?
Exactly.
Is that in your Facebook feed? Because it's in mine.
I saw at least 3, I think, for mine.
That's just nuts, though. Like, imagine being that store owner just sweating fucking bullets.
Yeah.
Like, he's out there with a ruler. Like, it's only at 3. We're good. If we can hold off 4, he's like, no.
Yeah. Is somebody like measuring my boner? No, don't get into 5. Not the 5. Fuck.
Gotta stay soft.
So, yes.
Think of Nana. Think of Nana. We gotta keep this thing down.
They get reimbursed for their purchases.
Yeah.
That's I wouldn't do that. That's crazy. But think about all the years that people have bought them and then it didn't snow that much.
Right.
So.
It's this other article says 500 customers will receive a reimbursement.
It's just a limited amount, or is that just how many people?
No, that's how many people bought jewelry.
Okay.
It's not a small town, but it's a small.
Yeah, but those like fine print. They're probably like limited to the first 100 people to do it. You have to spend at least $500 or more, or some bullshit they always get you with.
Right. Yeah, you have to be a virgin.
Yeah. You have to originally be from Canfield, Ohio. Third or fourth generation.
I don't think people move to Canfield. I think they're just born and they exist there.
You're probably right. It's like Pensacola. Like no one goes there. Actually, I don't know. That's a big tourist spot, isn't it?
Yeah, Amanda finally saw the beach. She's like, it does look like snow.
When we were walking up, it was so cold and we were walking, we had noodle and stuff, and I was like, look at all this snow. And I was like, no, that's sand.
You thought it was snow?
I don't have a filter between what I think and what I say. This is my problem.
Goomba. You're just like, look at all the snow on the beach. Oh, wait.
I immediately correct myself, but it happens.
Yeah, we had Noodle with us. So like, you're not supposed to have animals on the beach. But, but we had a little Noodle boy with us wrapped up in a blanket. So people were like, oh, they're about to go have a picnic or fuck. But nope, it was filled with Chihuahua.
Banging in sand, snow. Snow sand.
Banging in Sand is my favorite band.
Banging in Sand?
Banging in Sand.
Have you ever done that?
No, it's the worst.
Matty Cat?
No.
It's not good for the ladies.
It doesn't feel great.
No, it's fucking get sand in the vag. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you can make a pearl, I heard.
I'm like, what?
I'm still waiting for mine to develop.
Yeah.
I just imagine this. Yeah, I was like, nah, I've had no desire to do that.
Yeah.
People are like, it's so romantic. It's like, is it?
It's romantic until you start like doing it, and then you're like, this was a terrible idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude, especially like a strong gust that'll just bring like a sheet of sand with it.
Just gets in your mouth. Like, there's a crab walking by. It's weird. All right.
Yeah, it's like.
He's like, what are y'all doing? He turns around, walks the other way.
They're over here fucking again. Mary.
Well, there's a spot in Virginia Beach everyone would always go to. It was like a buddy of mine especially would take girls down there, and I'm like, dude, how do you do it? Doesn't it hurt? He's like, it's what it is. They like it. And I'm like, you're such a
they
piece
like
of
it?
shit. I know, yeah, he's such a piece of shit.
Imagine if you like had a blanket, like if you did things properly.
Even with a blanket, it still gets up in there. There's no way to avoid it, dude, unless you're like in a fucking tent.
Because like if you get on the towel at all, it's like you'd have to have your feet at the edges of the towel for nothing to get onto the blanket. But even once you start doing that, the blanket will start like coming up. And
Matt, there's no way to avoid it. Sand's gonna be flying everywhere.
The way I make love.
It's like Pigpen walking by. There's just fucking dust and sand flying everywhere in there.
Yeah, exactly. It's a celebration, though. It's a
What have we gotten into?
Like a sea turtle digging a hole, just shoveling sand out everywhere. As
Yeah,
you just,
yeah. Then you have to close off the dunes so nobody walks on it. You have little sandpipers going. Nope, 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 nope.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Amanda was taking photos of the sunset, and she almost got noped by the 30-degree water.
That has happened to me because I always try to take pictures. I've never gotten one. I want a picture. I've gotten a few okay ones, but I want a picture of the water coming in and it focused on the water.
Mhm.
And I've never been able to get it. And so I get really close to the edge of the water and I kind of watch the tide and stuff, but there's been a few times where I've just gotten crashed. We actually, one time my ex and I went to Sunrise and we were taking pictures and his camera got pummeled.
By a
Immediately.
wave?
Yeah, we were in
water?
such terrible moods immediately because I was like, that's salt water in your camera. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, you were in the water though when this happened?
We were close to the water and a huge wave came up and just killed his camera. It survived, but
Oh, were you sitting on the beach or something?
yeah, we're getting sunrise
okay.
pictures.
Yeah, Amanda was doing that photographer Neil. She was just like, hey,
Squat.
yeah, doing that. Yeah, that squat.
Squat.
Yeah,
okay. Oh, real quick. Speaking of squatting, there's this
baby.
as well.
Ooh.
We got Tesla's new boombox feature will let car owners fart at unsuspecting neighbors.
Oh, what?
Hold on. It applies only to models with built-in speakers. All right, you can't bring no third-party fucking speakers yourself.
Do they not already have speakers? Wait, is it your neighbors or when you're sitting in traffic, neighbors?
I don't know. It says new boombox feature. First of all, if I had a boombox, I'm not blasting fart sounds at it.
Oh, I would 100%.
Fart.
Your own fart or different farts?
Yeah, did you have to fart into a mic to get it out there?
Yeah, it says.
Dude, imagine it does feel like my.
You're just sitting in traffic and you're like,
Yeah, he just. Oh man, there's so many people shitting their pants, trying to.
Somebody with a decibel meter trying to judge how
Yeah.
many decibels that fart was.
Yeah.
Tesla's new ability to use a new boombox mode, which can broadcast custom audio on the outside of the car, hence the name. As is common with new Tesla features, boombox combines real utility with lowbrow humor. Owners can use fart and goat sounds in lieu of normal, boring, honking sounds car horns usually make.
Wait, so when you so if somebody cuts you off, your car will fart at them?
I guess.
Or wait, so you have to slam on your brakes, then it goes meh.
Yeah.
fart.
Bad.
Oh my god.
I don't understand. It's a firmware update too.
I did not want a Tesla until this moment in time.
And
now I need one.
The mode rolled out with a number of other updates as part of Tesla's thing. And it's something Tesla fans have eagerly anticipated.
Of course.
Dude, if you could do a custom car horn, I would get that cartoon one that's woo. Yeah. It'd be hilarious, fucking Who Framed Roger Rabbit and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, mine would be Fox.
Yeah. Oh, is that the Who Framed Roger Rabbit? There's a little tiny one. And it's busted out people's windows.
Yeah. That's part of it too, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Tesla owners have been able.
Oh no, I think that's from the mask.
Sounds. Hold on, they've been able to create fart sounds inside the car for some time. The boombox mode effectively allows people with more recent models to use the built-in speaker that blasts audio to poor, unsuspecting people outside of the car.
I adore this. Every Tesla I come across, I'm going to be like, can you fart?
Yeah,
can
I know.
you fart?
There's a hand signal for it. You know how truckers, you can go
yeah.
So
can you fart at me?
Yeah.
Can you please fart at me?
Yeah. Can you imagine just being in a crosswalk and people are walking past each other and the guy at the front just hits it and you're looking at people around you
I would die.
Shit their pants.
Yeah.
Oh, that is incredible.
What's next? They're gonna have a scent that comes out with it too, so it Not only does it sound like farts, it
Have you
smells
ever
like
smelled
farts.
that fart spray?
It's pretty
Oh
bad.
yeah, it's not good at all.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Fuck.
I don't. Tesla is nuts. Like that's what you. It's like you built like one of the most sophisticated cars ever, and you're like, hey, let's have some fun and just make shit sounds with it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes me appreciate that. So like, hopefully the
but it
next
has custom
SpaceX,
audio, Matt, so you can
yeah,
just
but
put
the
in
next
anything you want.
SpaceX launch is gonna be great. It's just gonna be like.
It'll be amazing.
You're just gonna have a shitting rocket going into space.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if I was that rich, I'd do that shit too.
That makes
Thanks
sense.
for the new
Yeah.
TikTok idea.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Why'd you do that?" Because it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because farts are funny.
Matt, yeah, you're basically you'd show up to work in fucking Call of Duty shirts. Like this guy's a genius, but he dresses like a fucking sixth grader. His dad
Pretty on
hunts squirrel.
par.
That's his dad over there in a squirrel shirt. Like, do you see the man?
He did get a squirrel shirt.
I know.
For
I saw
Christmas.
it. I saw it.
I love
like,
it. Yeah.
That's like your. He's like this millionaire, so he just does whatever. Or billionaire. I'm sorry. He just does whatever he wants and matches.
Yeah.
Fart sounds. Let's put him in the cars. All the cars. Like every time you start it, I want it to make a pooping noise or something. You know.
Yeah.
But you can do custom sounds. You can put whatever you want.
Yeah.
I love it.
Just be like, ha, got him. Just shit like that.
The wet diarrhea
These nuts.
shit.
Like you just hit your horn.
God.
Just hit your horn and it just says D's nuts. Like that's hilarious to me.
These nuts.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, exactly. Just play porn.
Ooh, I want someone
Mm.
to push their horn and it plays like voice like clips from our podcast. That'd be great.
Yeah. Why am I wearing a diaper?
Fire bags. Why is there fabric?
Just be like Clydesdale thighs. And just like,
That's gonna be Davey's text tone in my phone.
what?
One of the podcasts you said, "Why am I wearing a diaper?" I was gonna clip it.
I said that.
I have it in my phone still. I'll find it for you.
What?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
remember this.
incredible. I think they
was
were.
this about sumo wrestling now?
Yes.
I think I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Why am I wearing a diaper?
It's amazing. Well, I have to go. I hear my little deaf, blind boy calling for me.
All right.
And you know what that means. Time to go. Any
Duty.
plugs?
Oh, yeah.
By the time this comes out, Happy New Year, Happy 2021, I think.
It'll be New Year's Eve.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, December 30th. So
Yeah, Happy New Year. Thanks for spending some time with us this year.
hopefully when this comes out, I've already done a showcase in Tampa, the Green Iguana it's called, for like Stand Up New York. So hopefully it went well because
That lineup, there's no way that
Oh yeah,
will have a
that's
bad
that
show.
sick ass lineup we were talking
yeah.
about.
I was
Damn.
like looking at it and I'm like, dude, I'm like the fucking least
Damn, boy.
I'm like the least funny person on this lineup. How did I
Bullshit.
even get in here?
Boy.
Like
No. Banger. Banger.
You think they just invited you for
Banger.
sympathy?
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, you know what?
Maybe.
Won't get laughs. No, they only invite people that'll get laughs.
yeah, you're probably right. I
Damn
don't know.
straight.
We'll figure it
No,
out.
I know I'm right.
Well, yeah, hopefully by the time show starts.
It's either
Next week we're like,
yeah.
well, Davey, how did that show go?
Yeah, I'll be like, I don't want to talk about him. I'll just go full morose or whatever. I think that's
Yeah.
the right word.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then January 20th and 21st, Rosebud Baker, and January 20th at Side Splitters, which is Wednesday, Thursday, and then that Sunday, the Wheel of Torture show. You should come out to that because I'm going against Ricky Hicken, and I'm probably going to lose, let's be honest. And main reason is because I imagine everyone there is just going to want to see me get tortured because look at me. And then
You have the appeal to get.
Yeah, my shirt's coming
Yeah.
off is what's gonna happen.
I need to get front row tickets to that,
That's-
actually.
You don't
Yeah,
want to be that
spot
close.
zone.
There's gonna be a lot of slapping sounds probably.
a lot of thick
Wow.
sucking noises.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of popping. Yeah, it's gonna be. So come out to that Tampa, January 24th, Side Splitters Wheel of Torture show. That's all I got so far.
Let me know if you're coming, and you can sit at my table up front in the splash zone.
Yeah, in the splash zone, be smashing fruit, and I don't have a mallet.
Davey premieres his cake sitting
Yeah,
special.
it's gonna be watermelon sitting.
Oh my God, please.
Just
Davey, you have to sit on this cake.
It
Except
was
you
torture.
accidentally you sit on your balls by accident.
oh god, that would hurt so bad. Done it before.
No, they're like, I thought this
will
was Wheel of
smash-
Torture, and they're like, it's torture for the audience.
Yeah. We'll have to get the plastic sheets for the front row when I smash a cantaloupe with my ass. Honey,
No,
do, honey, don't. And just, fucking fly.
Honey, don't.
I'm wearing a white shirt like they do to the Blue Man Group. I'm gonna save that shit forever.
It's gonna be stained with all kinds of fruit juices.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. David's the Goo Man Group.
Just plop down on fruit.
Oh God.
For the cake sitting, well, this is fruit plopping. Fucking strawberries go flying. Oh, I got hit with a seed in my face. Like you just.
Yeah, you pancake an edible arrangement.
I know a guy. I can get this produce happening.
I can just do it with my belly. I just like belly flop it.
It's all cucumbers.
It's all
Little kitty pool full of fruit.
yeah. I just fucking
Dive off the ladder.
right into it, dude. Belly flopping fruit, dude. That sounds horrible.
I did. Oh
All
my
right, we gotta go.
Oh my God. Okay, this is happening.
All right, guys.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Love you guys.
Subscribe.
Damn it.